When you walk into a shop, you're surrounded by choices. Subconsciously and immediately, you disregard most of those choices, and that then allows you to focus on what you're actually looking for. You all have an amazingly powerful and innate ability to make sense of the physical world visually. What There It Is does is take this ability that you have in the physical world online. So in this example, we're using Zappos, which is owned by Amazon.com. We're looking for a pair of shoes for my wife. There's over 10,000 items returned, and they're over 100 pages deep. People tire of scrolling through pages and pages of products, with items continually disappearing above the fold or onto the previous page. So the problem here is that you as the consumer have far too much choice, and as a retailer, you struggle to get the right product in front of the right person at the right time. People often give up midway through this process. Shopping cart abandonment is a huge problem for every retailer on the planet. Now let's look at the same data using the There It Is interface. This is the same 100 shoes. Instantly, you get a feel for the entire 100 shoes. You can then move through the space as if walking down the aisle of a shop, identify the product, there it is, and transact and buy that product. Finally, we have an immersive and engaging experience with the way we shop. This is the paradigm shift. We've now sorted the data via color. So if you're looking for a black pair of shoes, they're clearly on the left-hand side of the space, and you can zoom in and through to find what you're looking for quickly. You can cluster the data around any metadata. So we're now going to do a different type of sort, which is on price. As I say, you can cluster on any metadata available. This immersive and engaging experience will naturally lead to higher conversion rates, reduced shopping cart abandonment, and increase impulse purchasing. So we've had a look at some products. Now let's see the interface with some people. So this is a visual representation of a number of people in this room and some other famous faces too. Very quickly, you get a sense for the entire network. You can move through it as if you were interacting in the real physical world. You can then identify maybe that one person that you're really looking to connect with. Okay, so where have we come from? The IP was developed over a 10-year period, and in 2008, Flinders University looked at ways to commercialize this. We developed the first proof of concept in 2009 that allowed you to view the photos on your hard drive in our interface. In 2010, I came on board to spin the technology out, and later that year, we had a huge technical milestone, which was proving that the technology worked well in a web browser. So 2011 has been a great year, and we kicked it off by securing some seed funding with some very smart money. We protected our IP in February with a PCT and trademark acceptance. We secured a couple of beta customers in March, a global dating network and a leading online book retailer. And then we had a massive month in July. We won $250,000 from Commercialization Australia, and we were selected for this prestigious event. So it's exciting times. Okay, so the market's massive. 2.32 billion people by 2014 are going to need to make sense of their data and their online world in a better manner, and we have that solution for them. Initially, I'm focusing on e-commerce, and it's a fairly good geographical split globally, so it truly is a global market we're after, and it's growing. It's bucking the trend of the traditional retail sector that we all know is struggling and in decline. So we're going to make money by licensing this to your large e-commerce players, your Amazons, your eBays, etc. We're also going to offer a freemium model to your smaller retailers and distribute that through content management systems and e-commerce platforms. This will allow us to build a long tail, which we can then monetize through additional services at a later point. We also strongly believe that ThereItis.com can stand alone as a brand in its own right. We're going to aggregate content from merchants, drive sales to them, and achieve affiliate fees for doing so. And we're also going to offer you as a consumer an integrated view of your social media world. So take in all your contacts from Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and soon to be Google+, put that into one space so that you can then manage your networks more efficiently. So if you're as excited about the technology as I am, I'd love to speak to you. We're looking for local lead customers, collaborative partners, and we're raising some capital in October, so please get in touch. Thank you.